Hello. I've got a few things to talk about today. So, I've got a few trading card packets. I might open one. It's a hobby. It's my hobby. It's one of my hobbies. I wanted to say I was just going for a walk and said to my fiance, I said, you know what? Probably half the country has serious mental illness, and maybe I mean, people do just have real problems, and I want to say to everyone in the country, I'm sorry that you have to deal with not only other people, well, not only yourself having serious problems, but other people around you having serious problems, as we all know. And life is hard nowadays. Life is really hard for everyone, and it's when you think of it like that, it just makes your own problems seem a lot less big. And I wanted to talk about whether I'm taking the Mickey, and I'm not taking the Mickey. I mean, I went to the shop just now, and this could all be in my head because I'm just me. I only have what I hear and see. One person was saying, "Oh, I hate that man." Is that me imagining it, or I don't know, And I do believe I have schizoaffective disorder. I don't believe mm, it's a part of life. It's something that people can experience. I don't think I need to be locked up. I don't think I need medication. I think it's a bit like some people have lots of energy. You don't need to lock people up. For me, I'm a little bit paranoid. I'm a little bit confused. But anyway, part of the problem that schizoaffective people have is we're presented with. This is quite a strange sort of specific thing. We're presented with lots of different arguing demands, and we have to sort of. Are those fingers clubs? I don't know. We have to sort of compete with. We have to do two things that all the time. We're getting these conflicting demands, and there's a famous song. It was number one in the charts earlier this year. What was it called? Lola Young with Messi. And if you look at the lyrics, or read the lyrics, or listen to the lyrics, she's actually diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, same as me. And you can see in the lyrics all these different things that we're told, and we can't do anything, and it's somehow we're the victim, and we always will be, and we're here to be told off. Whatever we do, we get told off, right? So she says, I can't remember the exact words of her lyrics. By the way, this music you can hear is royalty free, so it should be all right to play, and hopefully it won't ban the video or cancel the video. YouTube will let the video exist. But anyway, she talks about the loneliness. She says one text in a while wouldn't hurt, and and I think that's for everyone. Sometimes we're thinking, why doesn't such and such text me? Why doesn't anyone text me? And and if you say that, then of course half the time it's on you. You should be the one texting the other person, and then people fall through the cracks. If everyone's texting one or two random people, then there's going to be some people that get lots of texts and some people that get none. And that's just a little fly or something behind me. How annoying. I've got some water. But Lola Young sings about things. First you say I'm too clever, then you say I'm too dumb. And this is the experience of someone with schizoaffective disorder. We can't win, and it's a part of bullying to my mind. It's pick on that guy, just say whatever he's done is wrong. Whatever he's done is wrong. throw the book at him, tell the police he's done something wrong, he's getting up too early, he's getting up too late, whatever it might be. And so I went to the shop, and again, this is all in my head. I don't know anything else other than what's in my head. How can I? I'm a human, same as everyone else. So I think that they think, go away, fly. They think I've been stealing things, and I haven't. And then, they'll never catch me stealing things because I'm not going to steal things. So, but I went to pick up the butter like this, and I thought, oh, actually, we've got butter. So I moved my hand away. So they're going, oh, we're going to catch him now. He's stolen the butter and put it in his imaginary underpants or something like that. But obviously, they go and check the CCTV. It shows clear as day I didn't pick up the butter. So then they say, oh, he's taking the mickey, he's pretending to steal butter. I can't. And I'm angry about that. But like I said, my problems are really not that bad. And again, it's probably just in my head. Oh, excuse me. So anyway, with the one patch method, I am wearing a patch. I've had one or two cigarettes since I put the patch on. So I've got my Rizzlers that I just got from the shop. And a menthol filter. Classic combination that you can get in any British corner shop. The licorice paper with the menthol filter. And the amber leaf, of course. You can't forget the amber leaf. If you're my age. It's maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just my people that I knew, but licorice with the menthol filter. Believe you can't go wrong. But anyway, so the point of this is the one patch method. You can tell by the way I speak, I kind of glamorize smoking, but so part of the process of quitting is to jump in to quit, and then the rationalization happens. Someone who is smoking will rationalize and say, it's not so bad because such and such. Someone who's quit, okay, this is the way the mind works. You rationalize whatever you've done because logically, if you do it, you think you're a sensible person, so why would you do it if you didn't believe in it? And that's the basis of CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy, I think. Your actions influence your thoughts, and your thoughts influence your actions. So with quitting smoking, the thing is, you've got to just kind of dive in and force yourself, and it's it's a habit change. It's like steering an oil tanker. The habit moves very slowly, and as such, this is why you say I'm like, was it Mark Twain or someone said, if you're stupid, you'll do the same thing over and over, and it's to me, it's not stupid because if I cut down even by one cigarette a day or by 5 cigarettes a day, that's worthwhile. And to me, that is better than giving in and saying, I'm going to smoke as much as I want, which, that would be, it's not ideal, but that's the better option is to try and quit. And yes, I know I will almost certainly fail because based on the past results, I just almost certainly fail. But that, to be honest, I think that's the life of most smokers. And you see smokers that die at 40, smokers that die at 80. What's the difference? The difference is that one group is whether they say so or not, one group is trying to have as little as possible, and I'm not guaranteed to live till I'm 80. I'm not saying that, but so this is going to be uh, not my final one ever. I mean, I can't guarantee that in the here and now. It's my final one before a quit attempt, and it's the one patch method. And to go over it again, the one patch method is put on a patch, and in the first couple of hours, have two, maybe one cigarettes, one cigarette, two cigarettes, and then make a big effort to stop. And it doesn't take a huge amount of effort, and then the reality is it's just the sort of positive craving is in a sense the craving that you want it rather than you need it, and that's the difference being that if you think it's nice, you're going to go back to it and say, "Oh, I want it because it's nice." Whereas if you need it, you think it's not nice to not have it, which is the difference. And with the patch, you don't have that. It's not nice to not have it because you've got the nicotine going in. And with the one patch method, you leave the patch on, and it keeps you going. And then the point of the one patch method is you leave it on until it falls off, maybe in the shower or after a night of sleep. Um, and I believe that see that what the problem that solves is that you can get addicted to the patches or indeed the gum or the vapes. So if you say I'm going to vape instead of smoke, then you can do that, because it's just the same drug. It's nicotine, and it is different. It's a different experience. Don't get me wrong. I actually enjoy the vaping more because you get a cleaner hit and it's a stronger hit. You can have whatever strength you want. You can vape for 20 minutes until you're fully satisfied. And whereas cigarettes are kind of an unpleasant smokiness and burntness. And but the reason I smoke rather than vape is because when I vaped, I was getting chest wheezing at night. I never get that with smoking, never. I was getting quite bad acid reflux, and again, I don't really get acid reflux with just smoking. And part of that is because I only smoke 5 or 6 a day, and that is because use, I keep trying to quit, and you say, why do you keep trying to quit? Because, like I said, I've been over that. Anyway, so that's for in a few minutes. Has the music stopped? I can start it again. Yeah. Brian Paul Zimmerman with his 2D Adventure Space Pack. So thanks to Brian Paul Zimmerman, I paid money for that music. I think it was less than £1 on Humble Bundle. So what I'm going to open today is these Minecraft Challenges cards from Panini. And I think Panini, the company, predates Panini the food. Panini is the food, they're not an ancient Italian speciality, they're just a creation recent years, I believe. So the paper goes in the bin. We've got the different card backs. I'll show you, and we've got the different card fronts. We've got Seek Out Tougher Foes. Oh, I'm a bit gassy from some. Oh dear, excuse me. Minecraft Challenges trading cards. I'm not a Minecraft. I've never loaded up Minecraft. I've never used it. I don't see the appeal. And it's upside down. I don't know. What's that? Oh, it's a scratch one. I can scratch that off, and so I'll do that now. Use a coin, I suppose. And it says unfinished track. I can't really see what the earth that is. That was fun, wasn't it? I don't care. I don't. I'm not making good videos. No one's going to watch this ever. But as I always say, the view count can only go up. It's not going to go down from 0 to -1. That's a nice underwater scene. There's a skeleton with a skeleton. What does wither mean? It means like die slowly, like a plant that withers or something. Trade with a butcher. Trade with a butcher. Go to the butchers and buy something. Ward armor trim smithing template. Right, okay. I'm gonna put my money back in my pocket. There's a whole £1 I used to scratch the scratchy card. So you buy some Panini. I got them from Asda. Panini Minecraft cards, they're very nice. What else? Fact of the day, of the week? No. I'm fed up with myself now, and I'm sure you are if you've watched this. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.